Meet Belizean Walibot 2000. Well, that may not actually be the name 6 Belize High School and Ocean Academy students settle on for their cool robotic creation. But once completed, this small and shiny piece of IT and engineering perfection will be transported all the way to Mexico City for participation in the first Global Challenge 2018. Our Belizean students will compete for the first time alongside more than 2 billion peers from around the world. Faced with that kind of pressure, they have been working feverishly along with their mentors to ensure that they make Belize proud. Daniela Novella of Ocean Academy is only 14 years old, and it is her first time participating in the creation of a robot, but she is very familiar with programming.
I wasn't familiarized with technology, computers, PCs, until I was 13 years old last year, and then I got familiarized and I fell in love with technology. I love everything about it, and the students that have been here, they were so wonderful. They know exactly what they're doing, and they will make Belize proud. The main theme around this competition is energy. So our robot is expected to do a lot of things, such power up a wind chime, getting certain boxes in different locations, and it must complete all these certain tasks in under 2 minutes and 30 seconds. It's quite a challenge because there's a lot of things you can't do. You can't touch your robot, you can't talk in the area, and then if your robot even tips over, you're out of the game.
Wow, so you guys have been working extra hard to ensure that all the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted.
Yes, we're trying to make our robot as perfect as it can be.
Do you guys give your robots names?
We're thinking of a couple of names, but sometimes we try to get like really cliche ones, like Walibot 2000. We're still thinking on it.
What makes their accomplishment even more amazing is that they have to build from scratch, literally.
Okay, we get a kit that has wheels, brackets, motors, steel rods, basically anything that you can think of that is necessary to build a robot. When we get the kit, then it's up to us to draft out our design, use engineering, maths, and physics for that part of it, and then we would actually build. The building and constructing of it is based on the design. Once we get the building part of it over, then it's the programming. And the programming aspect, we're using a language called Block, and it's similar to a language that other students may be more familiar called Scratch. So the concept of our students knowing how to do programming in different languages benefits the students when they get this particular programming language. When we're finished with it, we will have a fully functioning robot that we have designed from scratch.
Is the goal to replicate the winning or the good productions in larger sizes?
It's a simulation of what in the real world larger robots would do.
For Ocean Academy, participating in the project requires serious dedication, as IT teacher Miguel Zub explained.
Well, I must say it's a lot of hard work. It's a struggle, especially for us, Ocean Academy. We have to travel from all the way from Kikakor to Belize City, and
Daily.
Yes, almost daily. We meet at least 3 times per week. So, and I'm very proud to say that our team is working very diligently. And there are times when we would like to kind of help and do the stuff ourselves, but we gotta refrain from doing that because we want our students to have the experience and be proud of themselves of doing their project.
15-year-old Kent Haylock of BHS has been a part of the school's robotics club since he was in Standard 5, and participating in the competition has cemented his career goal.
It gives me a chance to see people that have been doing this for longer than I have, and it gives me a chance to see what I would want to do in the future as my career, because I would want to do robotics as my career.
What's the ultimate goal?
On YouTube, I've seen a company called Megabots, and they built 2 giant robots that are more taller than this building, I would say. And it was amazing to me to see that we could build such a thing, and I would hope to work with them in the future.
IT Director at BHS, Godfrey Sosa, walked us through how their program and robotics club engages students.
And you start with the introductory beginner level and you go all the way up to the advanced kits. So we have started off with the starter kits. They get that introduction. As the years progress, we then move on to the more advanced kits where the kids, they make things like war tanks, they make things like the bartender, the mobile bartender, you can put a beer on it, it brings it to you, different things like that. There is also the one for the photographer. We can have the robot move around and take different pictures at different angles. We attach a camera onto it and then it does the rest.
What are the guidelines for this competition?
The creativity, that's left up to us. There are certain specifications as to the size of the robots and different things. The robot that we are creating will be able to compete in all three categories of the competition, and that will be being able to turn the windmill, being able to lift a solar panel, and be able to lift what we call an energy cube.
For BHS Principal Jamie Lee Usher, their school's focus on technology from the start was instrumental.
So even within our symbol, we have some complement of technology indicated on our school badge. So part of the draw, the romantic side of technology, is that it's collaborating, it's creativity, it's English, it's engineering, it's arithmetic, it's everything that you need so that when you leave your education course, you're more confident, you're a leader. Because if nothing else, robotic teaches you that there will be a difficult situation, but if you think and plan your way out, you can be proud that you made certain steps to solve your problem. It's a chance to put our kids out to see even more of what the technology platform is doing, because technology out there is so robust that if you're not keeping up with it, you're literally left behind.
Reporting for CREM News, Marisol Amaya.